Hello there guys, today I wanted to do a setup video for the Apple Watch Series 3. So this is the space black stainless steel. So I've already done an unboxing video for you guys, so I'll put that in the description as well, and a little tab should come up. So this video is going to be mainly about like the setups, so you guys see how it looks and how you set it up for the first time if this is your first watch. So you'll need an iPhone, so it'll be from iPhone 5S, which supports Apple Watch. So I'll just show you guys how it will be. So obviously you'll just power it on first. So if you just hold the bottom button here, and there you go, you can see the Apple logo there. So it's this one here, there's a power button, so you just hold that for a couple of seconds and then that's going to be loading. And you will need an iPhone to do this, so what you do is you go to the watch app, there you go, and it will say here pair Apple Watch. You're using an iPhone, so that's only going to come if you've already got an Apple Watch, which I have. So this is my new one. So what you'll do is you'll have all the picture of the new Apple Watches, so you just press the start pairing button there once it says here. So you just have to follow the setup thing here basically. So while this is loading, it should come up with a welcome home screen. So all you gotta do is follow this instruction that's gonna come up on your watch. So there you go. Here's the first part. So you can see it's in. So it says Apple Watch. So if I press that, there you go. So English, and then wherever your country is. So United Kingdom for me. So it's just setting the language. There you go. So now it says here open. Oops, just gone back. So it says open the Apple Watch app on your iPhone to start pairing. So I've already done that. So if I go back here, so it says here start pairing, so you just press that, and there you go, you've got this little circular moving little code here. So what this does is you just scan it with your, there you go. So in order, there you go, it says hold Apple Watch on by the camera, so all you gotta do is scan that. So there you go, your Apple Watch is paired. So if you've got a backup, what you can do is restore from backup, or you can set up as a new watch. So it's totally up to you guys what you guys want to do. So here you'll see it just says the name of the phone basically, so what features it has. So it's a 42mm stainless steel case designed by Apple in California. That's what it says. And then all you gotta do is, if you want to restore from backup, you could do that, or set up as a new watch. So I'm gonna do set up as a new watch, and then I'll say which wrist do you wear it. So I wear it on my right. Sorry, no, I wear it on my left. Sorry. So that's the left one. So there you go. So it's connecting your Apple Watch. This may take a moment. So something should come up here, I think. Oh no, so you got the terms and condition. So you just agree to that. So agree. So signing into your account, this may take a few minutes. So like I said, you will require an iPhone 5S and above to set up the Apple Watch. They have made it a lot simpler now to set up new devices with Apple, especially with iOS 11. So if you've got like a new iPhone and you've got an old iPhone or an iPad, what you're going to do is have it next to each other, and you'll see on your old device it will say would you like to set up your iPhone or new iPad. So it's quite nice. So here you got the workout route track, so you can enable it or you can disable tracking. So I'll do enable. Then it says if you want to share with Apple, so I can share it with Apple, so it's not really Also sharing it for iPhone, that's fine. So you've got watch. So Apple Watch shares setting with the iPhone. So it'll be for location services and Find My iPhone, Siri, and analytics. Some watch faces and apps may use the location when allocation is on. The activity app will be downloaded to your iPhone. So you just press OK. So now what you do is you need to create a password. So you could choose a long one or just a small one. So you can do the 4 digits. So the password will be here. So I'll just do the new password. So there you go. So you've got the new number layout now, which looks quite nice. So it's a lot bigger. There you go. So you've done that. And here you can set up your Apple Pay. So you can add your debit or credit or store cards using the Apple Pay. So you can press continue. And if you've already got your cards already, you can just literally add all of them. So I'm just going to remove some. So all you're going to do is now basically add all the security codes. So I'm just going to do that now. So I've just now finished setting up the Apple Pay. So that was the last card I've just done. So you just press done. So here you've got emergency SOS. You can press and keep holding this side button to call emergency services from your Apple Watch when it's connected to your iPhone. You can also choose emergency contacts to be notified when you use the emergency SOS by adding them. So you can press continue. So you could do mobile data. When your Apple Watch is not connected to your iPhone, you can continue to make and receive calls and access using mobile data to enable mobile data and add your Apple Watch to the existing iPhone data plan. So this is basically only for LTE versions. So you can set that up, and if you're in the UK, it's only for EE at the moment, and that costs £5 a month extra. So if I do set up mobile data, yep, so it's going to go to EE, and then all you have to do is go through all that, and so what I'll do is it will charge. So you have to log into it and everything, and then you can start using your LTE basically from the Apple Watch. So I think you should be able to do that later on as well if you wanted to. So you could just skip that setup if you want to, or if you want to keep that going, you could just set it up now. So if I did set up again, so you'll already have to have an EE account so you can log in and everything. So there you go. So I just have to enter the email address. So there you go. So available plan from EE. EE smartwatch 30-day £5. Get 6 months of unlimited data on your watch for free, then 10 gigabytes for £5 a month after that, plus you have used the minutes and text from your phone it's paired with. The monthly cost for this plan will be adjusted in your March bill each year by the retail price, and there's a 30-day notice is required to cancel. So you just tap on the EE smartwatch 30-day £5. So you press next. So this will make your plan go up by £5 a month. So now you just have to agree to the terms and condition. If you decide this isn't planned for you, just let us know within 14 days so you can just cancel that as well. So you just press accept. There you go. So if you're sure to get it, so it is 6 months of free unlimited data for the watch. Then you get 10 gigabytes a month for £5 a month after that. So it should be just extra £5 a month on top of your current bill. So if you want to buy it, you just press buy, and if you didn't want to, you can easily just cancel it. Okay, so there's a little problem. It looks like we had some trouble getting information here. And quote code. Okay, so for some reason it didn't work, so I'll have to call EE. But normally you could just go through that. So I'll try it again later on. So I'll just skip that for now. And then you've got all these available apps you can install. So some of the apps also work with your Apple Watch. You can install. So if you want, you can install them. So I'll just press install all. So then now you can see here Apple Watch Basics. So you got the display, digital crown, side button, and everything's just basically going to be loading up here. So you got the little crown, the little circle here. So I'll just show you guys. So it'll be the same thing as here. So you can see it's going to be going round. You can see the white little lines. So that's going to go round once it's completed. and it will be the same thing for the watch. So you can see there's the white little lines here, so that's going to complete. So for now I guess you could just go on display and tap to select swipe or scroll, so you can just learn how to use the Apple Watch for now. So there you go. So this has now come out. Your Apple ID and number are being used for iMessage and FaceTime, so you just press OK for that. So hopefully I can show you guys how to set up the LTE with well, how to set up on here, because for some reason obviously when I tried to do it it said to phone EE, but I'll try it again just to show you guys how it is, because it should be just a simple setup really. Because when I did go to the eShop, they did say that when you set up, it'll give you an option to add it yourself, because normally you don't have to call EE. So I'll give it one more shot, see what happens. So the watch itself is quite nice. I really like it, especially the fact that it's stainless steel black. I've always had the stainless steel, the chrome one, just the normal stainless steel one, and the fact this time that it's in black, it actually looks really nice. And they've also got the ceramic grey, which is quite nice as well, but I preferred the black one because the black, I don't know, it just looks more nice. Plus you've got the little red thing with red little dot here on the digital crown, which just gives that nice little look to it. And it's been an upgrade for myself because I've had the original one, the first one that came out, so I've been using that for a long time. So now that I'm using the LTE version, I thought it would be time for an upgrade, especially the fact that there's more technology added to the watch now. So now you got LTE, the fact that now you can use it without your phone, plus it's a lot faster now. It's got the dual core processor, so it should be nice. So I'll be doing some little tests with the new watch, seeing how it goes with watchOS 3. As I've done it before, I've already done a video as well. I had a test video with the watchOS 3 versus the 4 on both the original Apple Watches, and you guys can see the difference there. I was actually surprised to see the difference. So it's nearly halfway done, so I'll come back once it's completed. I just wanted to let you guys know as well, whilst the Apple Watch is syncing, you can use your phone just how you normally use it, because it will give you an alert when it's finished syncing. So it's totally up to you guys if you wanted to leave the watch doing what it's doing, but for my case it's already nearly finished. I've got like 3 or 4 lines left on the Apple Watch, so it only takes a few minutes, it's not really that long, and it is quite nice, the new update actually, because I've already updated on one of the Apple Watches and it is actually quite nice, especially the fact that now you got the choice of having a list view, because obviously some people might like it and some people might not. So there you go, your Apple Watch is ready. Press the digital crown to start. So press the digital crown. So here you've got my watch, adjust the settings, organize apps and watch faces. You can get new watch faces here, App Store, so you can see it's already started working. So you just press OK for that one. And here you can also pair a new watch if you wanted, if you got another one. I don't think anybody's going to be using 2 at the same time, but if you guys did want to use 2 at the same time, well there you go, there's the option of adding a new watch. I've got another one, so I don't think I'll be using that for a while. So once this is loaded, you can see that it's already locked, so you'll have to enter your PIN. So here on the top you'll have the blue little lock icon, so you just literally swipe it and enter the PIN. There you go, and now it's unlocked. Press digital crown and there you go, you're back with the familiar icons here. So it's just downloading all my other apps at the moment. The thing I like is this one here, so all my messages are just coming through now. There's this, so if you do like a 3D touch, here you go, so you can do a list view, so and you can have it like that, so you can have it in alphabetical order, so everything's there. And if you prefer having it the classic way, you can just choose it like that as well. So that's something nice that they've done, is change that, because sometimes looking for something, you just have to keep looking through and you might not find it. But if you've got the list view, at least then you know what you're looking for because of the name and everything, so it just makes it easier. So at the moment I'm getting quite a lot of apps being installed, so I'm just going to wait for that. So here, if you see on the app here, I'll show you guys. So you can do new little app, you can change the app layout, the dock. See, right now it's just recent docks you can have, or you can change it to your favorites, the mobile data. So there you go, this is where you can do it again if it doesn't work. Sorry about the background noise, I think someone's just working outside. So it's just loading the plan. So hopefully if you do skip it, this is where you can do it. There you go, set up mobile data. When your Apple Watch is not connected to your iPhone, you can continue to make and receive calls, access apps using mobile data. To enable mobile, add your Apple Watch to your existing iPhone data plan. So you just do that and I'll come back to that. So I'll just do that in a bit. So I'll just show you guys the other things. So you can choose the brightness here of the watch and the text size. You can make it bold. So you got all these. So your passcode, and then you got the apps here, your music. So if they changed quite a lot for the music, because now you can stream every single music on the library. Because now you got, obviously, now that you got mobile data, you could just literally do how you do it on the Apple Watch, on the iPhone. You got your wallet and the Apple Pay there. You got the Nike Plus Run Club, and then these are the apps that's installing at the moment. So then you got the face gallery, so you can choose through quite a lot. So you got new in Watch OS, so you've got the new Explorer, you got the Siri watch face, you got the Toy Story, and then you got all the other ones as well. So you can have photos from your library, so that's nice. So you can do quite a lot. Plus you've got the App Store as well, so you can download whatever apps you like from. And all these will be compatible for your watch, because obviously it's from the Watch App Store. That's why everything is in circles. So mainly it is fitness related, most of these. You can see all these. Translator, Pokemon. So if I go back to the watch, you can also update it as well. So if you go to general, there you go, software update. So at the moment if I go to about, it's on version 4.0. So if I do software update, I'll just check for if there's any new updates out that I'm not aware of. Obviously at the moment it's just 4.0. If they've done any updates, they could have like bug fixes or things like that. So I'm thinking there might not be an update. So it's just still checking. Okay, so there is a new update. So fixes issue that in rare cases were causing Apple Watch to join unauthenticated Wi-Fi networks, such as found in public places like coffee and hotel web. Okay, so there's a new update already. So it says to download, you make sure your Apple Watch is connected to Wi-Fi and charged at least 50%. So to find out, oops, my Apple Watch is actually charged to 92%. So that's quite nice, this little feature here, having all your batteries shown here. So if I go back to, there we go. So I could just download and install it. So you need to enter your iPhone password on this one. And then you just got to agree with the terms and condition. There you go. So now it's just going to have an estimating time. Okay, so it's just going to be downloading now. So whilst that's downloading, so it's going to take about a couple of minutes. So I'll just show you guys the watch. So here you can also change the watch. So you can have different faces here. There you go. So this is the new Siri face. Okay. So I'll probably have like the standard one like this on for my one. So it's just still installing some apps. So you got the option for mobile data as well here. I wanted to show you guys this as well. Oops. So if I press the digital crown again, and then swipe up. There you go, you got your phone there, so it's showing that it's connected to the phone right now. You got the GPS, and then at the bottom, this is when you go, for example, you go swimming, you'll turn this on. There you go, so turn digital crown to unlock and inject the water. So all you do is turn that around, and that's the noise it makes, and that's when it spits out water from the speakers here. So that's a nice cool little feature there. So you can see we've got quite a lot. It's just only gone up here, so it's just preparing the update. But this was mainly about the setup of the Apple Watch. So that's the setup I just showed you guys. So I'll just quickly show you guys if I can do the mobile data. So I'll just quickly go back to here. Hopefully it should work. So just loading up the data plan again. So there you go. So set up mobile data. So now it's going to go to EE, and it should. There you go. So set up. So next. Then you put your login detail. So I'm just going to quickly log in. So for some reason it's not. There you go. Okay, work now. So there you go. 30-day, £5. So you just press that. Then you go next. So you just read through the terms and condition, accept, buy. Okay, so I will need to phone them then, and I have to quote code 012. So I'll have to do that later on then, to do that one. So I'm not sure why it's not working, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.